Public Library System. Colton and I are back again on another mug meal adventure. And this time, we are going to make my favorite holiday in a mug. Thanksgiving is the best food holiday in the entire world. There's stuffing, there's turkey, there's mac and cheese, and my family has the biggest food traditions. And somehow, I don't know how she does it, but my mom always has it on the table. So today for you, we are going to make that delicious Thanksgiving dinner right inside a mug. And what goes with it? Pumpkin pie. So when I'm done with the dinner, Colton is up and he is going to teach you how to make a pumpkin pie in a mug. So let's get started. Here's what you'll need. So you'll need some canned chicken. Now, if you're like me and you didn't even know that canned chicken existed, you can always use leftover chicken in your fridge or leftover turkey in your fridge and just dice it up and put it in your mug. That's the very first ingredient. Next, you're gonna add some stuffing. Now, again, it's up to you. You can use box stuffing, bag stuffing, stuffing that you have set aside for Thanksgiving if you're too anxious to eat it already. I'm gonna dump it right in. Next, you're gonna need some vegetables, canned, fresh, frozen, whatever you have in your house. And you're going to dump it right in. Now, this next one is optional. Not everybody likes cranberries. I personally love them. I can't have Thanksgiving without it. So you could also add 2 tablespoons of cranberries. And last but not least, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of water. Then just mix it up. So you want to make sure all those vegetables, all that stuffing, all the cranberries, all the chicken is mixed up nicely. So it'll look just like that. Last, we're going to put it in the microwave. Now, this is going to take a little bit longer. I'm going to start with 1.5 minutes, but it could take up to 2.5 minutes. So I'm going to cook mine and then show you the results. Okay, so my cook time was about 2 minutes. And I cooked for 1 minute and checked it and then did another minute just to make sure everything was cooked and my stuffing was to perfection. And that's it. I'm all done. I have a delicious Thanksgiving dinner right inside my mug. Now, like I said before, what do you need with Thanksgiving dinner? You need dessert. And what is the ideal dessert for Thanksgiving? Pumpkin pie. So Colton is up next, teaching you how to make a pumpkin pie in a mug.
Hello everybody, my name's Colton, and like Jennifer said, I'll be making pumpkin pie in a mug. Making the classic Thanksgiving dessert with a simple recipe that you'll have your own personal pumpkin pie in no time. Now, my recipe today is going to be a little more difficult because you're going to need 2 mugs. I know, I apologize. I didn't mean to make it so hard on you guys, but I think you guys got it. So my mugs today are going to be Catitude, because do I even need to explain it anymore? Catitude is me. And my other mug today will be this cute little owl mug. Look at him. His little crazy eyes. He's adorable. And I was all set to use my fall 2009 mug from Television's The View. I mean, it's perfect. It fits perfectly with today's video. Fall, all that good stuff. But I decided against it. It just didn't feel right for me today. Sorry, Whoopi. So we're going to start with our first mug, because in this mug, we're going to be making a crust. Like any pie, you're going to start with the crust. So your first ingredient is a tablespoon of butter, which I've already melted in the mug beforehand. Then with that, you're going to add a crushed up 1/2 graham cracker. I'm going to dump in there now. And we're going to stir it up. Real simple crust, nothing too crazy. And you're going to try to make a nice base of a layer. Mine doesn't look too good, but that's okay too. And you're going to kind of shake it out, pat it down, make sure it's flat across the bottom. Then you're going to get a little sprinkle of sugar and just give a little bit of sugar on top. Now we're going to set aside this mug because in this mug we're going to make our pie filling. Now the reason we're going to use 2 mugs is because you want to stir up all your pie filling. You don't want to mix up your crust at the same time. You want to keep those layers separate, just like any real pie. So in our pie, we first need to start with an egg, which I'm going to crack and stir. That's okay. And we're just going to mix it up a little bit. Make sure that it's blended thoroughly. All right, looking good. Looking very eggy, as they say. I don't know who they are, but they love eggs. And then you're going to add a teaspoon of sugar, a little splash of maple syrup. You don't have to use this. We just had some left over when we did our French toast mug meal video a few months ago, actually. And we're just going to give a little bit of splash there. Feel free to use honey, whatever sugary deliciousness you got lying around. And we can't forget, we're going to need a ½ cup of pureed pumpkin. Now, I thought I would do this live because I thought it'd be more fun. Because, you know, we all love pumpkin pie. But what we don't love is the goopy stuff in the cans. Let's dish this out. Mmm. Looking good. Looking very pureed pumpkin-y. Alright, that looks about good for me. And we're going to add this right to our mug. Every little drop. And then, we can't forget the final part. The most important part. The pumpkin spiciest part. 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. It's just not for lattes, people. It goes in other things too. Add a little bit of that. And we're going to give it all a big stir. Making sure it's all nice and mixed up. And you can smell it. It smells very pumpkin-y. I'm going to give you that. And we now have pumpkin pie filling, which we're going to add to the top of our first mug. And you see we have the crust on the bottom, and now we have the pumpkin pie filling on top. And now we have everything we need. And up next, I'm going to microwave it for 2 minutes. And when I come back, we should have a delicious pumpkin pie. So, it's been 2 minutes, and take a peek at what we've done. We have achieved pumpkin pie. It looks so good. But you can't have pumpkin pie without a certain thing to go with it. And that certain thing is, of course, Cool Whip. So, of course, all you really need on pumpkin pie is like a little dab of Cool Whip, you know, just like a little amount, you know. That's all you really need. But sometimes what you need and what you want are two different things. So I say, you know, just go for it, man. Just really just kind of do it until you're like, I think that's it. I have it. And as you can see, we now have a complete and delicious pumpkin pie in a mug. Easy enough, right? 2 simple meals that give you that taste of Thanksgiving in a mug. And that's all we got for you guys today. Again, my name's Colton, and from Jennifer and myself, we'd like to thank you guys so much for watching our video. And making sure to check out the Elyria Public Library's YouTube page for other great videos too. Bye.